we are only 2 episodes in, but I can feel the tension, and it's magnetized a lot already in 2 episodes between Joey and Dawson. It's more palpable than it ever was with Jen, which is a shame, but of course we knew where it was heading. Jen is hanging out with Abby, and to me, Abby is that girl that's from a small town that wants to escape and wants to just experience the big world, but she has a kind of streak in her that a lot of people don't like because she has a mean streak, but I think she's just claustrophobic. But she also probably isn't the best influence around Jen right now, who just wants Dawson back. So Jen's going through a very hard time, whereas everyone else seems to be kind of heading in a better direction. Pacey and Andy, the chemistry between those two, it's probably, I'm already 2 episodes in, up there with Dawson and Joey to me. We finally saw Jack and Kerr Smith. I didn't realize he was so slim back then. But we know he's here, and we know he plays a important part, becomes a main role in the show. I do think they've done a good job in just 2 episodes to really let you know where issues are going to lie within this group because they're getting older. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And of course, if you want full reactions to Dawson's Creek, I will leave a link to my Patreon in the description box below. It's always at Dawson's house. Oh, I like how because of him making out with Joey, they're like, nope.
Taking standard precautions.
Is he scared that Joey might get pregnant?
I am a sexual being, responsible, mind you, but biologically.
I mean, they're teenagers. They're going to be sexual. Well, not every teenager, but you know.
Dawson, are you and Joey having sex?
No.
No, thank you.
Not yet.
On the road, I'm gonna have sex. And you acting all
He knows
paranoid
that.
and
He's not
talking
saying, he's
loud.
asking if you're having sex now, Dawson.
Didn't you grow up in the 60s?
Dawson,
That doesn't mean anything, Dawson. You're 15. Zip it up.
He's such a tyrant.
You handle him well.
You think so?
I mean, come on, he expected that. She always hides in there.
Joey.
They've known her for years.
Would you come with me, please? What did I just say, Dawson? What did I just say?
I would ground him. I'd be like, let's see how much you enjoy being grounded. She can't come around anymore.
Grounded you.
Exactly! Joey's house.
Bessie, your water's boiling. What? Never mind.
Joey, I'm so glad you're still
Look
here.
at the baby.
Planning on doing an inspection of the ice house sometime this week. Can you go
Oh.
over there?
Now?
Yeah, just make
Yeah,
sure
you're gonna have to
everything's
go.
put away and spick
But
and
she's got
span.
school,
You know,
right?
The last thing I need right now is the health department slapping us with some big, huge fine or, God forbid, closing us down.
Yeah.
Called first period.
Oh, come on, Joey. It'll only take a minute. And I gotta drop Alexander off at the sitters.
Wow, yeah, she's just, I've heard of mum brain, where things kind of pile up.
The sexual being himself?
You know what I was thinking?
No.
No.
I'm sure you're gonna tell me.
Yeah, I was gonna.
For my age, you weren't sneaking around and making out with girls in the backs of cars and movie theaters.
But we also learn from our mistakes. We don't want you to repeat them.
That was the whole fun of being 15, Dawson. I mean, it was the fear of getting caught that made it more dangerous.
You're kind of just giving in to what Dawson's saying right now.
Did you hear that, Mom?
What's sex like?
No, now you're twisting my words again, Dawson. Go to school.
Did you ever notice that whenever your parental authority is in question, you just start barking out orders?
Dawson is so frustrating for me. Like, he's so arrogant, but I love it because he tries to get. It's just the fact that a 15-year-old wouldn't speak like that.
I wonder where he learned that.
Important question for you.
Look at these two hanging out. Troublemakers.
Trey Harder or Jeff Burtis?
Neither.
Neither.
Crazy? Look at them. What? They're a couple of gym junkies.
Yeah, there's.
A couple of pics. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like they're so completely disgusting.
But that's
it's
what she
almost
likes.
erotic. You know what I mean?
No. I mean, she's a teenager and she just wants something different. No?
Make it happen. Abby. No, don't Abby me. Make
Do you know what?
it happen.
I have to give it to Abby. She kind of cuts out the middleman. Like, she's no BS. I kind of like Abby. She is a bit of a problem, but I like her.
God, here we go. Okay, Andy, I'm having a really mellow morning.
haven't had any car accidents. I haven't been diagnosed with any terminal defects.
They barely know each other and look how much they irritate one another.
Yeah. Look, I'm sure there are a dozen dimwits with highlights and C-cups you'd rather be talking to, but you're the only person I know in Pecan, so...
That's true. It's Pacey. Yeah, Pacey doesn't do anything.
Don't give me the homework guilt trip, all right? That's what I have parents for.
Did I say anything?
Well, then maybe study
I did
better.
not say anything. I'm just freaking out. What if Mr. Maddock calls on me in class?
She's so neurotic.
And finally,
Oh no,
what is
whose
the
notes
difference
did she do?
between macroeconomics and microeconomics?
Well, there's the word macro.
Microeconomics is... Microeconomics is when...
You just go to the guy who knows.
Macroeconomics is the study of whole economic systems and how they interrelate.
That's why it's small and big. Micro, macro.
Pair up and play a little game I call alternative lifestyles.
Oh, they're gonna be parents? Who's gonna get the egg or the baby?
Are all your names. You're going to choose a partner. I will assign you identities.
Oh,
and you are to prepare an
please
extensive
make it
annual budget for your
all
fictional
split up.
household. I strongly recommend research trips into the field.
I wonder if Andy and Pacey would get together. Pacey, let's go. Low middle class. America and UK in terms of like class is very different. Oh, she got him.
Can he really? Mr. Maddock, is it possible to switch partners?
No, it's not.
Poor guy. I actually like the nastiness people have towards him.
Genuinely.
Okay,
Oh,
a wealthy
that's
couple.
what I
Dawson,
wanted.
your stock.
Get over it, Dawson. What are you
What are you doing?
doing?
Can you ever mop before you dip the mop in the bucket? You don't just pour the water all over the floor.
Yeah, what the hell was that? What the hell was that?
What is going on here? Is something flooding?
No, Jack, never mind. I'm taking care of it. But can we save some of this cleanup for tomorrow?
No, because it's look how much water there is.
I'm virtually a single career mother. I can help you. What do
What are
you
you
need
talking
to
about?
know?
You have a partner.
Thanks, Bess, but you're not exactly the model for this assignment.
Oh.
First of all, she's a super successful career woman with a $150,000 income.
Joey, maybe I'm not super successful, but if there's
But
one
she
thing
had
I do
she
know
does
how to
run
do,
a
it's budget
business.
money.
Yeah, she runs a business.
Pacey, can you please put that down for 1 second?
But I'm sure Joey's gonna go to Dawson's mum because Dawson's mum obviously is in terms of like earning is very successful.
We're not getting any Viper. Okay, I think the first decision we should make is where we're gonna live. And since we
Yes.
have 3 kids, we should get a 4-bedroom house.
But can you afford a 4-bedroom house? Think about it. Where are you going to live in the US?
What is this overpriced, absurd piece of metal?
Hey, it's got passenger side airbags.
He
Look,
just
I wanna buy
he
it,
just doesn't
okay?
care
That's it, end
about
of story.
school. Like he just and remember the last episode where people thought of him as a joke and it made him upset.
This open marriage thing.
Mitch, no.
No, wait. Just hear me out.
I mean, for some people it works.
I can take away the need to trust you. And we can get back some of what we've lost.
Clearly, at this point, you can't.
According to our tax bracket, we would have to earn $60,000 a year just to send one kid to 1 year of college.
Yeah, and that's in the 90s. Imagine what it is now.
I mean, listen to us. We're talking about our mortgages, how we're going to afford to send our kids to college. I don't know. It's like we're actually married.
Yeah, you're not.
Or how about Fiji? Fiji being more compatible.
Oh, Jen.
You know, it's kind of a relief to see that you and me can still hang out, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
it's funny, there's...
Oh, now the head's on the shoulder. I mean, you have to give it to her. At least she went for it.
Probably did enough work for tonight.
But I still don't get how his emotions for her just went as quickly as they could.
What is that?
Rat trap. We have a little vermin infestation.
She's actually
No
looking at
biggie.
places to buy. Are you going to take pictures for your assignment?
The place as is?
Yep.
Research. Mr. Maddock told us to do research.
Yeah, but the assignment
Wow,
is
I mean,
due-
she's a type A person, so I should have expected this meticulous means.
I'm sorry. I actually got into this.
This is a
project
2-bedroom
because-
place, or is this? Are they in an apartment because they're coming down the stairs? I was thinking this is a big apartment.
home an A in econ or an F. I could bring home the Nobel Peace Prize, and it wouldn't make the slightest bit of difference. So, Miss Perky, you try growing
The
up in a
thing
family
is-
atmosphere like that and see if you can stay motivated.
I actually think his family would be impressed if he came home with an A.
Must be incredibly busy, but I'm preparing this household budget. Mr. Maddock gave me your name. He said you're the living embodiment of a successful career woman.
Uh-oh.
Never thought the day would come that I would be described as the embodiment of a successful career woman.
I'm guessing you don't feel like it?
Oh, ambitious, are you kidding? Not at all. A few years ago, I was the quintessential housewife.
Oh.
Raising kids, staying at home, no job. I'm teaching art and working as an interior designer. It's great because I spend half my time teaching, which I love,
Yeah.
and the other half in design.
I think you're also talented.
Fun. See you later.
Right.
I just... clearly it's not working for you two. You need to get a divorce. Like, that's what it comes down to. The dad wants an open relationship, but is he going to feel good if he does sleep with someone else? Because it does feel like all he wants is revenge, not to actually make the marriage work at this point. Is Jane going to show up? Yeah. Wow, Jen, you can see them making out, and you're just going to walk up.
If I've interrupted something, I can come back later.
No, actually, I was just leaving.
Ooh, did you see the look Jen gave her? And the kiss Jerry just gave him?
Hey, Bessie, I was telling Laura about our financial problems.
Who's Laura?
Well, she's the interior designer who helped me with my project.
Oh, right. The super successful career woman.
Yeah, you did put your sister down.
And Laura also said she could help us design a new logo for the ice house. I mean, we could print new menus, placemats.
We
Those
don't
are good
need new
ideas.
menus or placemats.
But they
She
cost
said she
money.
could do it for free. She said it's crucial for businesses to revamp their look every so often and keep...
That is true.
Look, she's just trying to help.
I don't need her help. I need your help now. The health department called. They're coming tomorrow morning to do the inspection, and this place is a total disaster.
Look, I'm sorry, Bessie. I actually have a life. I
Ouch.
am not your full-time slave.
Full-time slave? That's a
Yes.
bit of an exaggeration.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Because I feel like all I ever do is run your errands, answer your phone calls, take care of your baby, and I'm sick of it.
Ooh.
Why don't you go home? Jack and I have it covered.
Ouch. I mean, they're family. Stay out of it, Jack.
There was a time when things were easy for us. I mean, relatively, but I mean,
But they're not now,
those
clearly.
days are over now. Look, I really don't want to get into this. Just do me a favor. Just give Annie a break, you know? She deserves it.
That was it? You're her brother? This guy comes in, continues to talk about her like that. You need to have said something else. He's like, go home, Jen.
Oh my god, I'm so exhausted. I can barely even see straight.
look at him staring at her boobs.
A little bit of that tension.
No, Dawson. Silly, silly little Dawson. Say no.
I'm cool.
Yeah, exactly.
So we can't hang out together anymore? Is that it?
No, absolutely. We can hang out together. We just can't sleep together.
God, I was just asking if I could crash at your house. Nobody said anything about sleeping together.
No, that's what you implied, Jen.
It's Joey, isn't it? She's been putting ideas in your head about me.
No, Jen, Joey is not putting any ideas in my head about me. I'm not oblivious.
He knows exactly what you're doing.
Look at you. You know, I mean, is this what you normally wear to a study session?
I mean, it could be. Not for her.
I'll let you know that you've got options. And I'm one of them.
She was like, screw Joey. Is that the sister? Yeah, these two need to have a talk.
Look, Joey, I need to talk to you. Things aren't working out for you in the ice house, so you're fired.
Ooh.
Fired? I just don't think you should be working there anymore, so...
You can't fire me.
Yes, I can.
It's
And
her
I am.
business. It's not just that. It's she wants her to do better things.
See, you and I are a team, you know?
And also, you need help. It's a family-run business, and we know Joey's going to go places.
And I love you.
Yeah. See, as much as they struggle,
Alexander.
they do have so much love. But where's her partner though? Because they didn't even mention him this episode. Yeah.
The lessons that you learn
What
from this
grades do they
project
get?
can be directly applied to your future life.
Some.
Hope
Look at these
you
two.
gave this project its deserved attention. Now, will you please pass your projects to the front of the room for me?
Oh, what's Auntie about to do?
Oh, Jeff, how'd that wedding turn out?
Great, Mr. Maddox. We decided for a casual one by the ocean. You know, just
Close friends and family.
Trey.
Mr. Maddox.
Those two really fell into this role.
FYI, Abby Morgan's name is on this report because she threatened my life.
Yeah, no. You can make fun of him, but the fact is, it's true.
Where's your project?
Yeah, where is
Well, Mr. Maddox, since marriage is a 50-50 partnership, I decided to do my project from the wife's perspective.
it? Oh, is he coming with his half? Yeah, he
Who's
did.
joining us? Is this your project?
Mine and Andy's.
Oh, wow. He's making up for what he said. I mean, all they do is kiss.
Get a room. Casey, hey.
Hey.
Thanks for finishing the project. I guess I can never call you Lacey again.
Sure.
We were both suffering from a case of false impressions. I talked to your brother last night, and he explained to me that your family's not exactly the Rockefellers.
But I really like these two. Oh, she touched him.
My life is like a movie of the week that's probably better left out of this brief little truce we have going here, okay? So what I want to know is, did we get the Viper?
Yes.
You get the Viper. Okay, I had to. It's such an awesome car.
That means all of our kids are stuffed into a 2-bedroom apartment.
Yep. They survive.
Project. And now you're complaining?
How can I complain?
Is that Tamara?
Come on, you know what? Family unity is really important to me. I believe that
At the expense.
Okay. Brilliant ending. I love that she's back. I don't think I knew she was coming back. Maybe I did. I can't remember, but I loved it. That was a shock. I liked how everyone went through something. You know, we had an assignment that really actually made people come together. Bit of a disagreement, but made people realize the struggles that people do go through. Because these are 15 to 16-year-old kids. So their experience in life is a little bit different. We know that Joey is on the lower economical status, whereas the others all have something. Like Pacey actually does come from a well-to-do family. His father is a police officer. Both of them, his family. So he does. So does Dawson, and so does Jen. So actually, that was interesting. They came from kind of similar backgrounds. Having Dawson and Jen together, I mean, it was very clear to us that he has no desire for Jen, which I still find very weird in the writing. It's only because I can look back at this years later and go, that doesn't truly make sense to me. But then I'm thinking they are teenagers, and teenagers do flitter through emotions and feelings about people very quickly. And they are so young, they're going through puberty. But I do like that Dawson kind of was like, no, I don't like this. This isn't something that I want. And I respect that from him, because he's not trying to be something. He's not or lead Jen on. He really wants Joey to know that they are an item. They always make out. Abby is an extremely bad influence. There were things watching this back are very frustrating, but it's also just very 90s writing. The guy being picked on because he's the geek and he's the studious one and he wants all that. And I really felt bad for him, because Abby was such a bully and Jen was laughing. And I was like, okay, Jen, we're heading down this path in season 2 for you. It looks like she's kind of going back to that mentality. But it's Jen, and I think that can only last for so long, because we do know there's a very deep care inside for her. And then the two jocks, they really fell into this whole being a same-sex couple role. And of course they're playing on like tropes and mocking it in a certain way, but they really fell into it. They're just both, assholes. Dawson's parents, personally, I say get a divorce. I feel like maybe a divorce would help them kind of have, not even time apart, but maybe the dad will realize how much he misses her. She'll realize how much he misses him. Maybe it will bring them closer together. Maybe they just need that kind of separation and that element for them to come back stronger. Because I do believe they will. And I really liked what they were showing. As much as, I get frustrated, it feels like I get frustrated at characters. I actually liked this episode. I think it was a very strong episode. It dealt with the financial side of things, which I don't think many shows would do now. Which is weird if you think about it, because I actually think that's a very smart thing to do for an economics. I'm guessing an economics class. I really like that because it really shows you like your life and where it can go. And just Pacey and Andy, the way he spoke to her, I wasn't a big fan. And I'm not saying that she didn't kind of also falsely identify him as a person and what he goes through. But the way he spoke to her and then going to her brother and still insulting her, I was like, Pacey, what are you doing? But he came together, he apologized, he did the work. I think, for me, it really shows how strong their chemistry is. I really am liking Pacey and Andy the most, and I think it's because they're new. But honestly, the couples that are couples right now have very strong chemistry, and it works. I like seeing Joey kind of talk to that woman and be excited and realize that there are options out there for her. And that her and her sister kind of came together after their argument very quickly and apologized. I really like that. It shows that they know it's hard for them and it's a struggle and they're trying. But they're good people. I don't know. I really liked it. The only thing I didn't like, I don't think there was anything. I just really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good episode. A lot of drama, and it just makes you go, what is going to happen? Because Jen has made her intentions clear. And I feel like Abby's gonna last a few more episodes, and Jen is kind of gonna turn into a bit of a mean girl because that's what it seemed like she was doing. And there's gonna be conflict between her and Joey. But I feel like once they let go of the whole liking Dawson thing, which might not happen until season 3, but once that doesn't happen, I feel like they could become good friends because Jen has always been the outsider, and that's always going to be a struggle for her. And it's a shame because again, if you look at it, they barely spend any time. Like the core 4, as much as they're in the title sequence, they don't spend any time together. And all I can think about is, aren't you all supposed to be friends? Like, I never see you hang out. I don't think I saw Pacey and Dawson and Joey hang out at all. Jen was here there because she had an assignment, but everyone had something different to do. But yeah, like, not once did they even come together during like a lunch meal, like all 4 of them, or 3 because Pacey. I'm really, really intrigued where the rest of the season's going to go because I can honestly say I am thankfully clueless, so it's exciting.